Oops. Hi guys. Hello. Just wait a couple minutes for Debbie. Let's see who's texting me. So get ready for your questions. I didn't make my bed, but I sort of just made it look like that for you guys. Debbie doesn't know that we're gonna do a dance off. Oh yay! You've been listening to my book. Let's see. We'll wait for Debbie's on there. Hi Kelly. Oh, there's Debbie. Okay.
Hi!
Look how beautiful you are.
I'm in my front yard.
Oh, okay. Great. You are adorable.
Thank you. You are too. Thank you so much for all that you're doing. I'm just so grateful to even just speak to you and just say thank you. It's just, everybody has to do what they can, but what you're doing is so commendable and so honorable and so needed. And I'm grateful. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you to Krista Verna for connecting us, our soul sister.
I know. Krista's my girl. She is the most amazing showrunner. Life has changed at Grey's Anatomy since Shonda Rhimes gifted her to us.
Thanks, Shonda.
Thank you, Shonda.
Shonda, are you watching, Shonda? So when Krista and I did our chat, I can't remember how, it was like a week ago. It went on and on. She played a guitar. I mean, it was amazing. And we talked a lot about you. And she kept, dropping wisdom that you said. And I'd go, Queen Debbie. So it's so perfect that now Queen Debbie is here. Oh, hail the Queen. I have to be honest with you. I got far too many messages asking if you and I would have a dance off.
Oh, girl, come on.
I know. I am the worst dancer in the world, and I thought that would raise probably so much money because it would be so funny. We don't have to do that, but
we could figure that out, though. I mean,
we
I don't know if we set up for that today, but we could figure that out.
Let's do it.
I'm going to try to do something for the dance world.
Okay, I'll text you, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, let's figure it out. It could be fun.
You know what's funny? A few weeks ago, although I have no sense of time, my son, he's almost 4. He has a music teacher at a school, and he had a little concert, and it was at the Annenberg House, which I thought was on the beach. And right when I was about to go, my husband said, no, it's actually in Beverly Hills. And we went, and right after he ended, they said, stay tuned because Debbie Allen's coming to teach
salsa.
Yeah, it was at the Annenberg Center.
Yeah.
And we had to go, and I wanted to meet you so bad. I thought it was so serendipitous that I'm talking to you today.
Wow. I joined the board of the Wallace because Wallace asked me because she wanted to create more diversity and more character. And immediately I said, this beautiful terrace, we got to dance on the weekends. Come on. So I started it, and it's very popular.
That's amazing. I just thought, I was so excited. I was, Charlie, come on, because my son loves dancing. All he does is he watches Justin Timberlake. I showed him some dancing videos of you. I want to get him into some dancing classes. So
how old is he?
He's going to be 4 in May.
Oh, he could come and be an early bird.
Okay.
We start them at like 3.5 years old.
Yeah, he's obsessed with dancing.
That's great.
I danced when I was little, and I was never very good, but and my mom used to say, you'll thank me later, and I begged her, and I finally quit, and of course now I wish she didn't let me. But Elizabeth Gilbert, who's amazing, I don't know if you know who she is, but she wrote Eat, Pray, Love. She's magic. Yeah. So we're about to be on the cover of Yoga Journal for the creativity issue.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we did this whole interview on creativity, and she talked a lot about the things that that you did when you were little that you enjoyed, and at some point you stopped because someone told you you weren't good at it, or you
Yeah.
thought you were bad at it? And I
Yeah.
think about dancing, about, even though I dance all the time, I think about a story I made up at some point about drawing, about dancing, and about singing, how bad I am at all three of those, and how much it doesn't matter, and to like activate that place in us.
Yeah, it's a natural instinct as a human being to want to dance, to want to sing. That is a natural given form of expression. It's a language. And I'm sorry somebody told you something bad. They told me that too, but my mom helped me not to listen. I needed my
Your
mom's
mommy,
help.
your mommy. Hi,
My
Raven
mom.
Simone. Raven Simone's watching. Raven,
Oh,
we're big.
that's my girl.
Raven, we're big fans of you in this house. So yeah, any other nuggets you want to drop for anyone watching who maybe can't donate but can watch this and just soak in some of your pearls.
Well, the truth is right now, in this moment, this very, very moment, we are all connected.
I know.
If there was ever a time when this world was united, it's now. Politics, race, economic background, all of that has gone bye-bye because people can't get respirators. Nurses don't have,
I know.
doctors don't have their masks. Children can't eat.
I
Oh
know.
my God, children. I mean, where are we? This is America. I went to Cuba last year, and maybe I was glad that I got to go because they closed the door again. I don't know how long that's going to stay, but I went to Cuba, and when I was there, they didn't have peanut butter and they didn't have McDonald's, but they had the arts. And there were no people that were homeless or hungry on the street. And I was like, what is going on over there that we can't do here? So we cannot, I don't know how anybody can sleep at night
Are you
knowing that there are
sleeping? Are you?
children that are hungry right now. I mean, I'm in the middle of a capital campaign. I'm trying to build a beautiful building for these children so they have a palace. But I have to step back because that's not a priority. I mean, I need money
Right.
really badly, but it's not, kids can't eat.
I
So
know.
I'm donating money, and I encourage everyone to do what you can. Help your neighbor. Encourage people. Just encourage your friends because, $5 adds up. You don't have all the
Absolutely.
money in the world. Everybody doesn't have $1 million. I don't have
Say
$1
it
million.
again. Say it again. It all matters. It
It
all
all
matters.
matters and it adds
It all
up.
matters.
If you give $5, $1, when I look at the wonderful what are those wonderful things where you can donate and take care of a
GoFundMe.
child in Africa.
Oh, yeah.
All of those wonderful missions where they say donate $1 can feed a child for a month. Give me a break. Send in $1, send in $5, do something and encourage your people who are your neighbors and your friends to do the same. I mean, we're all running around trying to buy food and toilet paper, but we can slow that a little bit and give a little bit back to our people. These are our people, these are our children. And our children, I mean, it sounds like cliche, but they are our future. They are the future.
Absolutely.
And we have to keep them whole. We have to do what we can. So I've been giving what I can in the world of dance and inspiration and getting people out of that dark mental place. There's a darkness that has come with this isolation that we can overcome, because whatever we don't have, we have humanity. We have ourself. We have our own self, our power as a human being. We all have a God-given power that we can access right now. Just pull it up, go outside and pull it down.
I feel like I'm in church.
It is. I'm under a tree, and I tell you, it's church for me. My dance studio is church for me. It is.
I know it. I know it.
It is.
I know it. I absolutely know it.
I feel like I'm healing people. I mean, I have so many beautiful people that I work with, elders, and I work with cancer patients, along with all these beautiful kids. I'm doing all these other things, and we have a lot of homeless people. I live in Santa Monica. They put a fence across the whole park.
Debbie, I live in Santa Monica. All right, we'll
Are
talk
you
after.
down the street, girl?
I'm probably not in the area as fancy as you, but but last night I had to get out of the house because I hadn't in 3 days, admittedly, and I was having a really hard day, and I didn't know they fenced up Palisades Park, and I got so sad. I'm so glad but I got overwhelmingly sad, and I thought, I don't know, I feel like it's a Twilight Zone episode, or everyone
It
in masks
is.
on. I didn't.
It is. It is. It is. I like to walk down to the end of my block, and that's the only grace and good. One of the good things is that I've had time to my family and to be with my family.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Aunt Jemima and Julia Child, honey. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning.
No, you didn't just say that.
I did say, honey, I am Aunt Jemima and Julia Child, reborn right here, right now. I mean, I cook 3 meals a day. 3 meals a day. So I like to go to the end of the block, and I love to watch the sunset. But now I can't even go down there because it's a fence. So I have to watch it from the street. But it's okay. It's all right.
So, Julia Child, I was thinking you could prepare some meals, and I'll come pick them up curbside because I'm not good in the kitchen.
I am such a good cook.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna walk by. You can leave it on the curb.
Honey, my husband is in heaven because he can order what he wants, and I make the best cocktails. I've perfected the lemon drop cocktail.
Girl, I'm gonna walk by tonight with my mask on. The problem I'm having with the mask is, I don't know if Krista told you, is I'm deaf without my hearing aids. I read lips.
Oh.
I rely on that. So right now it's streaming through my Bluetooth. So with masks, I can't read lips. So it's very anxiety inducing, like when I go to the dentist. So some college student has created one with a clear, kind of a clear thing right here. And everyone's sending it. Did you see this, Jen? Did you see this? Because it's finally a mask where deaf people and hard of hearing can read lips. So it's really cool.
Oh, that's good. It could be probably like that hazard that has when the ER they have a whole nother way of wearing a cap and a mask, but it's clear because of the surgery. If the patient can't be infected, they have a whole. We just did an episode about that.
It's interesting though that hasn't been made yet. That masks, just because so many people are. I mean, I guess we're living in a world now where people are more aware of ableism. Like, for example, these live videos, I do not know how to caption live videos, and I feel sick to my stomach for my deaf followers. I don't know, as it's live, I'm not that tech savvy yet. So
join the club.
Yeah, wow.
But we're learning because this is, we've always been saying that the internet and
cut out
now, for real. It's no joke.
So, I love Fame. Yeah, Fame is my jam. Some folks are too young to know what Fame is, but you can.
I know.
Does it come on any streaming services? Do you know?
I don't know. I know MGM had released a video of all of it, or at least the first couple of years, a few years back. I don't know, but it's a good time for them to put it back out. It's still such a great show, and the dance numbers are still wonderful. And
I know.
I
love that.
It was one of the greatest times in my life. It was like going to film school. It was like learning to become a director and really expanding my horizons as a choreographer, because I had no limit. And I could, Bill Blinn, who was our creative executive producer, showrunner, he would write in the script DWD, Debbie will determine, when it got to the musical numbers, because I had such an experience. By the time I had gone to Mexico, I had studied in New York with Alvin Ailey, with Martha Graham, JoJo Smith, George Faison. I mean, I had such a wide, expansive experience, and I just used it all on Fame. I did everything.
That's amazing. Someone just said Fame. Whatever happened to Anthony?
Oh, Anthony Ray. We lost Gene. I lost my sweetheart. I buried Gene. Oh my goodness. It's been, I don't know how many years now, maybe 15 years. We lost him way too early. Gene was so incredible. He was like my son for real. He really
I
was.
loved him on the show.
I did too. I loved working with him. He was so strong, and he was just my little wild child, and it all caught up with him. He left much too soon. We still
Ugh.
we speak his name all the time, and we miss him, and we think of him. Eartha Robinson, who was also one of my dancers on Fame, and she's now working with her own school. We sometimes just sit up and laugh about all the things that he used to do and say that I can't say now because a lot of it you can't say in public. But he was funny. He was so funny and so naughty, just naughty, just naughty.
I love Naughty. So those of you tuning in, I am, along with my team, my friend Dana Mondello set up a team, but we're raising money and we're getting people starting this week. GoFundMe was holding the money, and so we're getting people
holding the money.
Yeah, first of all, I think right now, like, everybody's starting a GoFundMe, and
Right.
they're, making sure it's legit, and so they hold on to it before I think they release it tomorrow.
Right.
And we're sending the people that write in $100 grocery cards, and our team calls them, so there's this human connection. And Kevin McKidd, he says hello. He was like,
Right.
I'll do some of the calls for you. I mean, what an amazing human. So we're calling people and getting them grocery cards. And so the more money we have in the GoFundMe, the more families we can help, because we have so many people asking. And it's just this reminder, like you said, that we're all connected and how we're all making a difference. You being here today, me talking to you, the people that donate $5, the people that just share the link, the people that ask for help.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful that you are doing
I'm
this.
happy to be here, and I really hope people will chime in and know that they are just, think of these children. If you can't think of anything else, think of a 5-year-old, a 6 or 7-year-old who would go to bed hungry tonight. We can't have that. This is America. Come on, guys. We talk about what a strong country we are. This is when we really, the tough get going. We've gone through a lot of things. I mean, my God, 9/11 was life-changing. 9/11 was life-changing. I was a kid when President Kennedy was assassinated. Oh my God, the earth stood still when we lost him, when we lost Dr. King. This year, when we lost Kobe Bryant, the earth stood still, just stood still. So this is a time where we have to really remember our humanity. I mean, I'm hearing from my friends all over the world that now in Italy, the air is clean. In Venice, the water is clean. They can see because the people haven't been out there. There are places where fishes have been able to procreate and hatch their young without our interference. So there's something about the human element living with nature that we have got to reconnect with right now.
See my book? It's called On Being Human.
Yes, girl, come on. I'm getting that book. I don't have to go.
I'm gonna drop it off later. No. Miss Allen, I'm gonna drop it off. I'm gonna curbside. You're gonna give me some food, and I'm gonna give you my book. Wait, it's cutting out. OnBeingHuman2020.com. It's cutting out. Love you.
Did you lose me? Bye, Jen. Are we losing each other?
No, I thought you were saying bye. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I thought it was time to go. I didn't know what was happening.
No, it's just there was a bad connection. I thought I couldn't read your lips. I just saw you going like that, so I thought you were hanging up.
I know.
So I was like, okay, bye. I love you.
It's gonna be time to go and cook again. I have my mom, my granddaughter is here, and my husband.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so leave me some food outside, and I'll leave you my book, and we'll just do a trade.
I promise I will. And again, I just applaud so much what you're doing. And everybody, please get on GoFundMe. Now, how do they know how to do it? What do they have to do?
Thank you. The GoFundMe, it's in the link in my Instagram bio, and the website is onbeinghuman2020.com. You have to add the 2020, onbeinghuman2020.com. Oh, Dana, we'll do a dance-off another day. She has to cook today, but we will.
I promise you we will.
We will. And I'm going to, yeah. And so, Debbie, if you could think of anyone else that wants to hop on with me that has, you know, people that listen to them. Raven Simone, I'm talking to you, Raven Simone. You know, just the more attention we can get, the more donations we'll get. And just, I feel like this human connection, me sitting here in my messy bedroom, in my little apartment, it's really, it's good right now, you know. It's not this like doctored, overproduced.
No, it's
big
great.
thing.
I mean,
it's just like
we were talking about doing something. I'm gonna help spearhead something for the dance community because you know all the performances are canceled, nobody's working.
I know.
And so we're gonna do something for the dance community similar to this. But someone said, "Well, we need a sponsor." I said, "We don't need a sponsor to produce it. We need them to donate because this is it. It's gonna be my phone." And in my front yard, and it's not like anybody has makeup, child. I did it myself. We're on our own. So I really love what you're doing. And I love that people are responding. And
I love you.
For putting us together. And I will call some friends and I will connect you with some people.
What, two more things. One, Shonda was saying, give a shout out to the Debbie Allen Dance Company.
With the Debbie Allen Dance Academy, our nonprofit. Yep.
Yes. And I love you. I think you're incredible. And thank you for spreading the word and for donating and everyone for donating. And those of you that need help, ask. Right?
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
Just ask. And if you have a chance, come and take my class. Come to the Dada Virtual Dance World. It's great.
One, great, my hearing aids. I want to show you my son. Charlie, dance a little for her. Can you dance a little? She's a dance teacher. All right. We'll do it soon.
Okay.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.